has been quite some time since I have recorded my voice, but I've had a lot going on. Well, what do you guys think of the streams over the weekend? I'm actually going to start streaming every Saturday and Sunday twice. One time will be Titanfall, the other time will be Battlefield 1. Whether it's morning time Titanfall, afternoon Battlefield, or the complete reverse, doesn't matter. Twice a day streaming, 10 and 2, 10 and 2. Today's video, of course, this is already a drop-in on a match that I was already playing. I had some issues with some editing software. I'm still learning how to use most of this stuff. And, my computer, Francis, as has been dubbed, has not been the easiest computer to work with. Sometimes I get a little lost in the software sometimes, and it's just because I have such a hard time in trying to get it to edit. Anyway, my list today, man, it's 5 things, and a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, wait, didn't you play this game on this channel? I did, but I don't like it. I have actually come to completely despise the game as it's matured. And usually, there's some games out there that I love as they mature and some that I don't, and Destiny really seems to be one that I hate now that it has matured. And it's unfortunate because the game started out really well in year 1. But these are going to be my top 5 reasons that I no longer play Destiny. And if you don't like my opinion, I'm sorry. And this is in it for me. This is letting you guys know where I'm coming from, because that game will not be on this channel again. Number 5. We're just going to start off with the worst, or to me, the worst of Destiny, and that has to be Crucible. I don't mind multiplayer games. I mean, you guys get to see me play Titanfall, you get to see me play Battlefield, and obviously I love first-person shooters. I mean, it is kind of my genre. But Destiny, the connection is always terrible, and I know it's for 100% sure it's not my internet. Besides that, it really bugs me that a level 1 can come in and be just as powerful as a level 40, except for Iron Banner and Trials of Osiris. Both of them are just filled full of sweats, and I just ain't about all that. I don't want to deal with it. I'll just go play a normal first-person shooter where there is advantages to leveling up, and you can trash the people that just started, because you got to get your butt kicked to really get better. I mean, anyway, moving on. Number 4, the DLC. Totally not worth it. Rise of Iron, Taken King, The Dark Below, House of Wolves. None of those DLCs are worth it. There's like 40-45 minutes of gameplay tops. You add a little bit of story. You add a bunch of repetitive missions, which are just carbon copies of year 1. Oh, let's add this repetitive mission. Go pick this mission up. Do it again. Go pick this mission up. Do it again. Go pick this mission up. Do it again. I don't care about all that. The DLC in my book is just not worth it. Now, number 1, number 2, and number 3 kind of all flow along the same line, so I'm going to separate them out and make them real definitive for you. Number 3 is going to be that Destiny promotes a very, very bad influence in the gaming market itself. And I'm not saying that Destiny itself is a bad influence on everybody else. I'm saying that what are we going to call this? Their greed is a very bad influence for the gaming market, and unfortunately, it worked on a lot of people. If you bought Destiny when it first launched, you paid $69 or $59 for it. You paid $60 for it. You might as well say it, right? Plus taxes, but for the sake of the math here, we're going to cut all the taxes out. So you paid $60 for this game. If you bought the expansion pass, you paid another $40 on top of that. So you got $100 in this game. You got 2 DLCs out of your $40, and it wasn't either one of them worth it. I mean, what did they really do for you? Really? I mean, that DLC was crap. The Dark Below, the House of Wolves. House of Wolves was shit from the beginning. But, for the sake of that, let's move on past that. You got expansion pass. You got Taken King, which was another $40. You got Rise of Iron, which I think was another $30. Anyway, with no taxes, you got $170 into a game that's worth $69. Maybe $90 with the season pass, but not $170. That brings me to point number 2, and I told you guys that these were going to be kind of close together, but point number 2 is that Destiny, Bungie, shafted year 1 players. I mean, just straight out shafted year one players. Right when, you know, Taken King was going to come out, and they're like, oh, you know, you can get Taken King and all of the year one DLC for the price of, you know, $69.99 or $59.99, $60, whatever it was at the time. I don't remember. I just remember being pissed. And, you know, you can pay this price for this and just be totally fine. I mean, you know, year one players are already $100 into this, plus another $40 for Taken King, so they're $140 into it already. But, you know, we want you to come play our game, so let's knock the price in half and go, yeah, this is going to be great. Which really just irritated me. I didn't play at all during Taken King. I really didn't. I put Destiny down for the whole year. Didn't play Taken King whatsoever. I started right back up right before Rise of Iron. I probably played 3 weeks of Rise of Iron, or a week before Rise of Iron and 2 weeks into it, and quit. I came back. I played this last week with my wife because she likes Destiny, and she was kind of upset at me for making this video, but she likes Destiny. I played with her. I got Icebreaker, and I was like, well, you know, it's just a fucking carbon copy of year one, so we grinded out for another weapon that's just a copy of year one. And I've actually got some pictures floating around here of my copy of Destiny in the trash can. But that's besides the point. We're going to get right into number one. And it absolutely has to be the one thing that I hate the most about Destiny. I'm not going to say pay to win, but I remember the days of Destiny not having anything in it where you could spend money. You know, there was no silver. There were no treasure drops. You couldn't buy, you know, sparrow parts. I remember all of that. And that's more of the vanilla style of Destiny. And don't get me wrong, in year one, the game was fun. I played countless hours of Destiny in year one. I ran the Vault of Glass raid so many times. I ran the Crota raid more times than I care to count. I've done Crota legitimately. I've glitched across the bridges. I mean, I've done all of that, and I loved it in year one. But this, I'm going to dance and copy all of the same freaking taunts from Black Ops 3 and just drop them in Destiny and charge people again for them. I ain't about all of that. Black Ops 3 is not on my console. Destiny's not on my console. Destiny's in the trash can. You know why? Because the game's worth like 28 cents if you trade it in. Yeah, bet you didn't know that. It's only worth like 28 cents. Actually, the whole group of people that I play with have moved on from Destiny. Nobody plays that game anymore. The die-hard year one fans are just so pissed about the game that they don't even want to play it anymore. The only people that left that play it are YouTubers trying to run trials, Twitch streamers that are trying to run trials, and freaking sweats. That's all that game is now. And it's unfortunate because it started out as a very good game, but it's turned into gimme money, gimme money, gimme money, gimme money. And Destiny 2 is going to be the same way. I mean, if you guys don't wake up and go, hey, this isn't going to work for me, and not buy the product, they're going to do the same thing again. You're going to be 160, 170, 180 bucks into Destiny. I'm not saying that every game is bad. I'm not saying that, you know, Titanfall and Battlefield are the best. But the only thing that you can buy in Titanfall that costs real life money is a skin for a Titan. That's it. You can't buy weapons. You can't buy camos for weapons. You can't change your character's look. You can't make them freaking dance. I don't know. Maybe I've been on my soapbox too much. But I've been thinking about this week, and I feel like I wanted to share this with you guys, and hopefully y'all don't get all pissed off at me and leave a bunch of nasty comments. Anyway, that wraps up my video. I hope you guys would just think about what I said. I will see y'all, you know, probably.
Lazy mother.